Hey, evening. Going to check out my garden. Been humid all week, but it feels pretty good about right now. The shade is out. The temperature dropped. It's currently what time is it? About 8. Yeah, about 10 after 8. So I'm out here checking out the garden. Here we go. Checking out my these are my lima beans right here. All right, birds. Got my lima beans. My roselle. These supposed to be peppers, but they've been slow growing in here. What I got this enough for? They're coming up a little bit. They said peppers are notorious slow. Of course, you got my marigold, watermelon plant, my corn, my pole beans. I need to get some squash. I planted some squash, but the squash was chewed up. So one of them sprouted, but old radishes there haven't been doing well at all. I planted them too late, but I see my cucumbers that I dropped in here about a week ago are coming up. And cucumbers over here. I think I had some tomatoes. Let me see. Yeah, these pretty much. They usually didn't make anything. Let me try to zoom in. It's supposed to be radishes, but it just kind of bolted. I think it was just too hot. It was too hot for the radishes, so these. But I got some cucumbers in here. Some of those radishes in there. I got some cucumbers that I planted. The first batch of cucumbers didn't do well. They didn't sprout, so I don't know. It might have been bad seeds. They were part of something, a seed collection that I got off Amazon for like 30 seeds. Some of the seeds just didn't sprout well. I know next time it's not to buy some random, but I went out and purchased some more seeds. Well, the corn doing pretty well. That was part of that Amazon pack. But my pole beans, I bought those separate. My lima beans, I bought those separate. I think I used the survival seeds, my rosella. I think those are different. The watermelon was part of that seed packet that I bought off Amazon. So a lot of the stuff grew, like these radishes, they just bolted under the flowers. Some of the stuff I purchased later are doing well. So I hope y'all doing well out there. Look at me, I'm back. Got me a haircut. Hope y'all enjoying this week. It's been humid, but I'm out here in my garden, checking it out. Go back around. I'm gonna have to move some of the rosella in another grow bag. I got too many. I don't think I planted like 3 or 4 seeds, but that's about one, two. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like over 10. I didn't plant on them, but a couple of them. My watermelon doing. Watermelon right here. My other watermelon, something ate that one. Corn in my pole beans. And my cucumbers over here. Yeah, some of those seeds that I purchased part of that 30 seed. It was only like $10 for 30 different seeds. A lot of them didn't do really too well. A lot of the stuff that are doing now that I went out and purchased the seeds separately. So I guess I learned my lesson. I mean, it was okay, I guess. For $10, couldn't really. For $10, you couldn't really complain about that seed selection. I still got some seeds that haven't planted yet, but some of those were slow. And some of the name brand seeds, like Survival, mostly I got them from Walmart. Like was it Burpee seeds, Back to Basic seeds. And some of the survival seeds I got off Amazon doing really well. Growing some lima beans. I have some rosella with this hibiscus. I got some peppers. You want to see what I'm growing? Got my watermelon plants over here. I have corn and pole beans. Got to add some squash. I added some squash, but the seeds, like, I don't think the seeds were good. I got some cucumbers, but now, added some cucumbers to that. I just wanted to start small, so I purchased a pack of, I forgot the name of the company, Plant New seeds. They didn't really do too well, so I went and purchased a lot of these seeds individually. And so they seem to be doing a lot better. A lot of the name brand seeds. I look back at the reviews. The reviews were like up and down for those seeds I purchased off Amazon. The part of that collection packet that I bought. I mean, you're getting 30 different seeds for $10. You're gonna have some duds, and it was some duds in that bag. You're going tomatoes, carrots, and radishes. What zone are you in? I'm in zone 8A. Extremely humid here. My radishes are turning to flowers. I guess they call it when they bolt it. When they bolt. When they don't develop on the bottom end. That's why I took this out. This has been in there for a while, so I took it out. As you can see, this just didn't develop. It basically turned into a, and just grew. I guess because the wild temperatures I'm in. Oh, you in 6. I'm in 8A. I'm in upstate South Carolina. The temperature just been too wild here. I started this garden in the beginning of April. The first half of that month it was cool. Then towards the end of April it got kind of hot. Into May, then it got back cool again. Then it got hot again. Just in the south, the weather be up and down. Especially in the winter and this early spring was when I first started. Yeah, replanted. Yeah, some things I grew out of season. I'm a first time gardener, so a lot of stuff I just got too excited and planted the seeds. And maybe I should have planted this during a cooler weather, the radishes. But some stuff I will replant. I think it's just experience. Me being the first time, I'm getting excited. But a lot of the stuff I planted for the summer are doing well. It was raining and cold in March. Yeah, I started in April. It was the same here with rain. It would be cold. Then we would get a hot streak for a week and it would be really hot. Then it would go back cold. The weather was up and down in the spring here. In the last part of the spring, it got really, really hot. It's like in the late 80s, high 80s. We're gonna be going towards the 90s and mid 90s this upcoming week. Close to 100 by the 4th of July. The radishes came right up. Yeah. Well, I started in April, so. Oh, I dug that up. I dug that one up. This been planted since April. It just didn't develop. Here go another one. It's been planted since April. As you can see, some of our radishes growing flowers. I'm not gonna. We may have some go to seed, have some seeds on that one. Well, I hope everyone's having. Hope y'all having a wonderful week out there. Showing my little garden. I have some green, so I'm not. Uh, I also got a lot of stuff I want to plant for the fall. I have a lot of seeds that are like cool weather. Like I have cabbage. I have collard greens and kale. Some It's just so hot in Zone 8A. Some of those are cool weather. Yeah, my peppers are small. They only been planted for maybe a little over a month ago. Everything I planted from seeds, except for that marigold. I purchased that from Lowe's. Oh, you grow mostly flowers? Okay, for 3 years, that's good. I've been gardening for since April of this year. Hadn't been that long, so but I have some green. I'm learning. I'm also learning how to when not to plant, waiting for the cooler seasons, and not just throwing it in the ground expecting to come up. Planted my cucumbers like a couple weeks ago. They just don't sprung up. Been going for 3 years. That's cool. I hope y'all having a wonderful week out there. I need to keep these watered. It is going to be close to 100 this coming week. I think it's humid this week. Oh man, it's going to be hot. Yeah, I think I need to give me a couple more. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of garden videos. I should have been watching more. Maybe my radishes would be better, but it's cool. My lima beans right here. Get off there. And that maybe a month, a couple weeks ago. No, about 3 weeks ago. My rosella, my hibiscus, like 3 weeks ago. They summer summer plants, so they doing well. Yeah, my peppers, they're just slow. I've read that peppers can. Most of my stuff, all of it except the marigold, is from seed. So I wanted to start from seed. I didn't get any transplants because I wanted to grow from seeds. You go mostly from seeds you collect. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I still have a ton of seeds in there, so I can maybe add something else to it. I have to transplant some of these hibiscus 'cause they don't tuck off. I didn't remember even planting that. I mean, I thought I dropped like 3 or 4 seeds in there. Well, that hibiscus tuck off is like a lot of those. I have to transplant some of these into another. I got plenty grow bags. Hey, I'm gonna thank you for joining me. Dollar S 4019. You've been learning about wild plants that are edible. I need to learn about that as well. That's cool. Hey, doggy, next door. Yeah, I watch a lot of videos about certain plants you can eat. I'm a little hesitant to go plucking up stuff and trying it out. Yeah, so something, a different design. You learn about wild plants that are edible. This lima bean has took off. I don't think it's been a month. It may have, but this thing is doing really well. And my hibiscus is doing really well. My pole beans doing well. My corn is doing well. I got cucumbers. Got my watermelon slow growing peppers. My tomatoes and red peppers haven't done that well. I planted from seeds, so stuff's gonna take a while. I need to clean up back here. Once again, I hope everyone's having a wonderful week out there. I'm gonna wrap this video up, but I want to thank y'all for joining me. I was feeling fine. Oh, you do lima beans? Do lima beans grow in a pod? Yeah, I believe they do grow in a pod. Yeah, they grow in a pod. I eat a lot of lima beans. I normally buy them in a can. Well, not in a can, I'll buy them in the bag. I wanted to grow some. I purchased the seeds. I know some stores, some of the seeds get sprayed with an inhibitor that may not let it grow. So I purchased the seeds. I didn't want to try some of the ones that was in the grocery store. It may grow, it may not grow. Yeah, pole beans in the pod, and I think lima beans. I got my mint. I haven't came up at all. All right. Thank y'all for joining me. These mosquitoes starting to get to me outside. And I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Oh, I forgot. I grew potato from the store. Yeah, I heard that as well. You grow. They gotta be the kind that the natural kind. What they call it? Yeah, the ones that if they grow spuds, you probably could grow them. Yeah, organic potatoes because they spud pretty quickly. I probably grow some in late for the fall. It's going to be July here in Zone 8A. It's in South Carolina. It's just so hot. So that's a couple things I want to grow. Potatoes, of course. I eat a lot of potatoes. I got some cabbage and some what you call also I'll be growing. Yeah, but potatoes from the store work well. I want to show y'all my stuff. I got a small area back here. I tried to grow a potato, but it's too hot for. I have to wait a couple of months. Yeah, I think some stuff I just threw in the dirt. A lot of this other stuff is doing well. So try garlic in the fall. Yeah, yeah, we eat a lot of garlic. Buy a lot of garlic powder. Probably need to get me a dehydrator as well. Yeah, I'm gonna try garlic. I forgot to say garlic. Garlic, maybe some collard greens, cabbage, some potatoes. Those are mainly my fall. I like to grow something that I'm going to eat. I eat cucumbers, eat radishes. I like roselle. I used to buy roselle tea a lot, so I decided just to grow some hibiscus tea. So I just go ahead and grow. Yeah, I'm gonna try some garlic. All right, caller, Dollar. I thank you for joining me and the people that checked in. Finna call it a day. These mosquitoes. It's in the evening, but these mosquitoes are getting to me out here, man. All right, Dollar, and everybody else out there. Hope y'all have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend. The 4th is coming up. Thank God we have Friday off. Next Friday. So I'm gonna call it quits. I see y'all. I might try to do live tomorrow if I'm not too busy. But thank y'all for joining me. Y'all take care. God bless. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Y'all take care. Leave you one last view.